Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me for your 1 p.m. news and weather update. I'm Bailey Bockover. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying a nice Tuesday out there today. Kind of gloomy. We'll get to your weather coming up shortly. But first, I do want to start out with voter ID changes. So yeah, the voter ID and tax cap amendments are enforceable according to a judge's new rule. Two North Carolina constitutional amendments approved by voters, including a voter ID identification mandate, are enforceable. A trial court panel ruled 3 years ago after appeal judges declared they could be nullified because state lawmakers who helped put them on 2018 ballots came from districts tainted by illegal racial bias. A panel of 3 superior judges agreed late last week with GOP legislative leaders who wanted dismissed a lawsuit that focused on whether certain legislative actions could be voided if General Assembly members elected from racially gerrymandered districts swayed the outcome. The amendment referendums were put on the ballot through bills approved in part by lawmakers elected from nearly 30 districts struck down by federal courts as illegal gerrymanders. The ruling can be appealed, and the measure could end up back at the state Supreme Court, where 5 of the 7 current justices are registered Republicans. The state NAACP is discussing next steps, according to Group Attorney Kim Meyer, who on Monday lamented that the trial judge panel failed to conduct more fact-finding. But as for income tax, they wrote the trial judge 2019 order that initially blocked both amendments, stating that a lower tax rate could harm people of color, was at best a speculative forecast of a disparate impact along racial lines. Well, now for those of you in Williamston, railroad maintenance and emergency repairs are going to be closing a road near you starting today. CSX Transportation announced it will be removing the old bridge timbers and an overhead bridge on Main Street in Williamston. The road will be closed on Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Signage will be in place marking detour routes. So once again, railroad maintenance going to be closing that street, bridge on Main Street in Williamston. So make sure you plan ahead of time if that is a normal route for you, because you might have some detours. So just a good thing to note. Well, now, a Bertie County native with more than a quarter of a century in law enforcement has been named police chief in Elizabeth City. Sergeant Eddie Graham had been the interim chief since James Evans left in May for a new job in Matthews. Graham began his law enforcement career in 2000 as a deputy sheriff in Bertie County. He joined Elizabeth City Police in 2005 and in 2018 was promoted to detective sergeant. City Council unanimously accepted City Manager Reginald Goodson's recommendation last night. So very good for Chief Eddie Graham. Well, we have some exciting news happening again this year. Coming up in the mid-October, it is the annual Mum Fest that's happening again. WITN is a proud sponsor of this event. We're so excited every single year to go out there and see all of you. It really is just a wonderful get-together. So it's happening October 11th through the 12th in downtown New Bern. The events include BMX stunt shows, RV shows, mum display, fossil digging, amusement rides, live music, Mimosa 5K, and 1 mile fun runs, and so much more. For a full list of events, you can visit their website on our website, WITN.com. Free parking is available on streets outside of MumFest's footprint in city parking lots, or you can catch the free MumFest shuttle from Lawson Creek Park. WITN is a proud sponsor of the event, and it's one that hopefully we can keep some good weather out there. But for now, Greenville City Council approves lease agreement with ECU for North Recreational Complex. Our Charlene Richards has the story.
ECU's North Recreational Complex, located north of the Tar River. On Monday, the Greenville City Council voted 6-0 to approve joining a lease agreement with ECU for its use of the complex, which aims to establish a sports complex that can help attract sports and people to the city.
The big benefit is the economic impact that weekend tournaments can bring to a community. Obviously, sports tournament planners bring lots of athletes, and they stay in hotels, eat in restaurants, retail shopping. And then obviously we've got a lot of opportunities to bring different types of events here. So being able to bring more diverse events is really important.
The location has been identified by the city since August of 2023 as a place that can support large sporting events and tournaments. Mayor P.J. Connolly says it's something that can benefit the city of Greenville and local sports as a whole.
It's going to be huge. Right now the complex has 8 rectangular fields, and the city is planning on building an extra 4 fields to be able to accommodate some really large tournaments. Those tournaments bring lots of people to our community, which go out and spend lots of money in our community. We're excited about it. I think it's a great relationship, and it was a great partnership between the city of Greenville and ECU.
Since August 7th of this year, the ECU Board of Trustees has approved its ability to negotiate and execute the lease of the complex to the city, but steps still have to be taken.
We still have a hurdle to go. The Board of Governors need to approve this on September 17th, and then once that happens, we'll take a look at, start to look at design phases and things like that, and come back in January with an update.
Once again, that was Charlene Richards reporting. And just to kind of tie things off here, we'll have Charlie Ironmonger back on the desk here with you at 2 o'clock to give you your full first alert weather forecast. But yeah, for coming up in MumFest, we have a couple events coming up in October, even the end of this month, that you can check out on our website, WITN.com. But we're really excited about it. Make sure you plan it in your calendars. But for now, that's all the time that we have for this hour. You can join Charlie Ironmonger back here with you coming up at 2 o'clock. For now, we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe.